بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم والصافات الصافات فالزاجرات زجرا فالتاليات ذكرا إن إلهكم لواحد.
لا إله إلا الله أشهد أن لا إله إلا الله.
The Muslims, especially in Newcastle, they are not from one background, they are mixed community. So we have around 36 nationalities in our mosque.
حي على الفلاح.
I've met so many amazing people from right around the globe in this mosque.
I come from a place in Nigeria where most people are Muslims. So just to put it in context, there are about 200 million Nigerians, and half of the population is Muslims. That's 100 million, which is, so there are more Muslims in Nigeria than we have people in the UK.
It's a kind of training to understand what you have and be grateful to God of what you have. But same time, you look after others as well, because you feel their pain when you are thirsty and when you are hungry. So you give a lot of charity.
Ramadan is about a lot of things, not just fasting, good behavior. And it's not because you have to have good behavior just in Ramadan. No, it should be continued always.
It's not about losing weight, or it's not about doing certain diets or whatever. It's about praying to Allah and asking for forgiveness.
And it makes us think about those people who aren't fortunate as we are.
Will be people here upstairs, outside, all praying together till about 1 o'clock in the morning. Although we have to go to work in the morning, or 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock, 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock in the morning, but we stay and we enjoy praying.
We come from different backgrounds. I'm from West Africa, she from Guinea. We made porridge, which in French we call bouillie. It's like a traditional. We use with a beignet, which is like kind of donut. We break our fast with bouillie and the donut first, and after we pray, and then we're gonna have the main meal for the iftar.
هذا البيت أليس من جوع اللهم لك الله أكبر. What are you making?
So this is a chickpea bhaji that we make. Mainly, that's one of the main dish in Ramadan in Bengali household. So it's kind of it fills you up. It's replacement of rice and chicken and things. So this is quite popular and it's very filling as well.
Do you have to plan your menu really well for Ramadan?
What I do, I plan my first 15 days and then repeat the second 15 days. So I try to keep a balance though, because my children's are born and brought up here. So they prefer their English food well as their Asian food as well. And me and my husband, we don't mind. So like yesterday we had jacket potato. So it's not the same thing every day.
Do you find fasting difficult? I mean, it's a lot. I know you're probably used to it, but for many people, they would think it's really hard to carry on like a normal existence.
Not really, to be honest, because apart from now and then you can get for the first day or two like a bit of a headache, because obviously you're out of your fluid, your caffeine and things. Otherwise, no, it's not, because you're mentally prepared from the month before. So once you're mentally prepared, your children are mentally prepared, you're talking about it all the time, that what you're going to do and how you're going to pass your time and plan your time, and you're looking forward to going to the late night prayers, you're going to see your friends. So no, it's not for my household, it's not hard.
I haven't always been a practicing Muslim. I started practicing in the last 10 years, and I remember when I first started fasting, and the concept of fast used to seem so daunting to me. But now it's more based on my mindset. As soon as the Ramadan comes, I know that I must fast. It's obligatory on me. It's obligatory on all healthy Muslims to fast.
If I was coming across a non-Muslim, I wouldn't tell him to do the fast I do, but for them, for their own health, I will advise them to try intermittent fasting to start with. It doesn't matter even if it's Ramadan or not. I normally fast because there's never optional fasting that we do, which is Monday and Thursday, that the Prophet Muhammad Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam advised us to do so. So I do that anyway. And on top of that, I also do intermittent fasting. So therefore, fasting has become like a second nature to me. But I know for some people it could be a little bit harder, because if you're not used to it, yeah.
How young would somebody start observing Ramadan?
So all the obligations or the compulsory actions in Islam starts when somebody become adult. So it's no fixed age. So somebody might start 12, somebody might start 14. So it depends on the physical personality of the person.
And when a young person fasts for the first time, do they find it quite difficult? Or?
Normally, the culture is that everybody fasts, and some of the children start fasting and then they break during the day. So half day fast. So likewise, they get this habit of fasting.
If somebody's ill during Ramadan and they need food, are they allowed to break the fast?
Yes. So all the worship, act of worships in Islam. So fasting is one of the act of worship. They all have exceptions as well for some people. So for example, if people who are old or on medication or ill, or mother who is looking after the baby and nursing the baby and feeding the baby, or some pregnant women, so they all are exempt. So instead of fasting, either they make another day in the year, or they feed a poor person. Eid is a kind of celebration after observing the fast and being obedient to God for this long, and then it's a kind of time to celebrate of what you have done.
You do that little bit extra in the month of Ramadan around feeding the hungry, looking after the homeless, donating, doing lots of charity work. And then we have the extra prayer in the month of Ramadan, which is the Ravi evening prayer. And it does sort of eat into your energy. So when you've done that for 30 days, it's a huge achievement, and it's like time for celebration.
For me, Eid is quite different, because back in Nigeria, a whole city going to the prayer for the Eid prayer, which is quite beautiful. You see people in new clothes, kids, everybody. The food is a plus. I mean, I'm not really keen on any particular food, but generally we like to eat some really nice local food.
It's good fun, and when after we celebrate celebration, everybody hug each other. It doesn't matter if you know him, you don't know him, everybody hug each other one by one to say that, yeah, well done, you managed to fast the whole month of Ramadan, and now let's celebrate it, yeah.
So normally the celebration is supposed to be one big celebration for entire city. But the city is grown up now, so many mosques conduct the celebration. So in our mosque, we hire the football pitches outside, and we have between 5,000 to 7,000 people.
And the food that you have?
That's again special food. So it depends on what is your background. So each culture people will have cultural food. So there is nothing from Islamic perspective like religious food or something, no. But everybody would make something special at that day.
And I bet it tastes lovely.
Of course, you should try it.